Okay, so I just came across this intriguing code called multivox for volumetric displays. It's like a mix of gaming and 3D printing.
Wait, volumetric displays. You mean those 3D visuals that seem to float in midair? That's wild. How does it work?
Exactly, it drives two types of displays, rotovox and vortex. One spins vertically and the other horizontally. Pretty cool, right?
That is cool, but I wonder about the hardware. I mean, what kind of tech do they use to sync with rotation?
Good question, it uses a GPIO with a photodiode to sync rotation. But that makes me think, what if the sync fails?
Right, if the sync is off, the visuals could look chaotic. The whole display might end up a mess.
True, it's like trying to watch a spinning top while the image is out of sync, but the code is designed to manage these things.
I see, and they use Raspberry Pi for this. That's quite a versatile choice for running such a complex setup.
Yeah, Raspberry Pi 4. It seems like a solid platform, but I wonder if there are performance limitations for heavy graphics.
That's interesting, but it sounds like the real magic happens when the driver creates a voxel buffer in shared memory.
Exactly, the driver creates this buffer while scanning it out in sync with the rotation. It's pretty impressive.
And I noticed there's a simulator included too. That's a smart addition for testing without the physical hardware.
Right, the simulator is called Vertex. You can run it and see the same voxel buffer in an X11 window.
So it's like a virtual version of the display. That's super practical for developers.
Totally, but what about the performance? I've read it's fill rate intensive on the Raspberry Pi.
That's a valid concern. If it's too resource heavy, I wonder how developers can optimize it for smoother performance.
Well, they can reduce the slice count, but I think that could impact the visual quality.
True, lower slice count might mean less detail. It's like choosing between quality and performance.
Exactly, and the whole idea of running it as a service on startup is neat too.
Yeah, it makes it user-friendly. But what happens if it crashes during startup?
Good point, if it crashes, users might be left with a non-functional display. That could be frustrating.
Absolutely. Plus, the way the front end saves a snapshot of the voxel volume is intriguing. Isn't that a bit redundant?
It might be, having two representations can be confusing. I'd imagine future updates will need to streamline that.
That's a fair assumption. A cleaner UI for controls would enhance usability too.
Right, they could definitely improve user experience by making controls more accessible.
What about the toys included? Are any particularly impressive in terms of functionality?
There's a multiplayer light cycle game. Sounds like such a fun way to showcase the display.
Wow, that sounds cool. But I wonder how well the gamepad controls translate to a 3D environment.
Good question. If it's clunky, it could diminish the whole gaming experience.
I can see that. But the concept of using a gamepad to control a 3D display is really innovative.
Definitely, it opens up so many possibilities for immersive gaming. Just imagine the potential.
Exactly, but there's also the Bluetooth audio output. I wonder how reliable that is.
That's interesting, but the mention of struggles with higher quality codecs raises concerns.
Right, if the audio quality is lacking, it could detract from the overall experience.
It's a balancing act for sure, but the idea of integrating audio and visuals is compelling.
I totally agree, but if there are limitations, it might be a hurdle for developers.
For sure, and now I'm curious, what's next for multivox? Are there plans for upgrades?
That's the big question. I'd love to see how they evolve this tech over time.
Same here, it feels like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible with volumetric displays.
Definitely, it's exciting to think about the future. What do you think the biggest breakthrough could be?
Maybe better sync technology or improved graphics. That would truly revolutionize the experience.
Those are great possibilities. I can't wait to see how this all unfolds. It feels like a new frontier.
Absolutely, and as we explore, we should keep questioning how these technologies shape our interactions.
Exactly. Tech like this could redefine entertainment and education in ways we can't even imagine yet.
And that's the beauty of it, there's so much potential waiting to be discovered.
Totally, but what will we do while we wait? Keep experimenting and pushing boundaries, right?
Definitely, let's keep our eyes open for new developments. Who knows what groundbreaking stuff is next?
For sure, I'm excited to see how far we can take this technology. The future is looking bright.